What is up and is going on, guys? My name is Simpsy and welcome back to some more Elder Scrolls Total War. We are playing as the Kingdom of Skyrim. Now, during the intern phase, we have an interesting development on our hands. Now, in the last episode, if you can remember, we did declare war on the clan of the Forebears because they declared war on the Kingdom of Wayrest, and in doing so, revoked the alliance with the Tamriel Empire. And then we managed to go and make alliances with who did we make alliance with? Kingdom of Daggerfall, Kingdom of Wayrest, and as you see on the screen now, the Clan Crowns. Now, I was going to fight this one on the field in the next episode with the siege, but the other Red Guard faction has decided to come out and attack them, which is awesome. It's initiated the battle earlier. But even though it's an 80 to 9 ratio, we are versing this pretty formidable general. Actually, now this guy had a full stack. Oh, okay, I didn't even realize. They must have been pushed back in this passage here, and then been pushed back further to the settlement, which I was besieging. So we have Captain Telib, I think that's how you say it, with the crowned, the clan of the crowned. And they have a pretty nice looking army. And obviously Prince Torluf and King Ragnar. So let's fight this one on the battle map, shall we? So guys, if you still are enjoying this Elder Scrolls Total War campaign as the Kingdom of Skyrim, remember to leave a like. I'd really much appreciate it. I do put a lot of effort into these videos, and a simple like really does go a long way. I just want to thank each and every one of you as well for all the amount of support you've been giving me on these videos. It's been absolutely superb. The first two episodes for both Skyrim and the Tamriel Empire have a crazy number of likes and views, so it's really awesome to see people supporting my second channel, well, my relatively new channel. I've only had this for about 2 months now. So we are in the battlefield now. Reinforcements. Okay. Roloff. Torluf. Oh my god. I've only just realised this. Anyway, reinforcements have arrived. May their timely support bolster the men. Now, Torluf. Now, if you guys watch Vikings on HBO, obviously there's Ragnar Lothbrok and his brother Rollo. Maybe it's Torluf. Oh, it's Roloff. Torluf. Maybe, I don't know. I thought I had a bit more of a realization than what I originally thought. So where are my units being deployed from? On the other side of the field. Okay, well, I definitely want them to run. Try to get as many of them in there. It is pissing down with rain. We want to go help them, but it looks like they're charging in quite well as it is. They got this battle really underway. They're pikemen. Yeah, I was thinking because Rollo is Ragnar's brother and Ragnar Lothbrok. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe the guy's a fan of Vikings. I just saw it and it looked Roloff. Maybe it's close there, but these guys look incredibly creepy. My units are slowly coming in. I'm going to push my my archers away because their cavalry's pushing me. I felt like my archers are one of the first ones in the front line there. We'll engage their bodyguard, but I think the two Red Guard factions are going at it, going to fucking town, and they're probably going to be here. They're probably going to finish fighting each other before the time I get there. The Clan of the Crowned and the Clan of the Forebears. Another instance where I'm fighting one of the two factions there. Oh my god, was that a general unit? Are they seriously going to go head on into Housecarls? Ridiculous. And is this their general unit? Yes it is. So I want to try to surround these guys as quickly as possible, so we can kill their general, who is quite a competent commander, 4-star I do believe. So we want to surround there and then get them as quickly as possible. Okay, they're on the back foot. Get my archers to hit them. Everyone else, though, yeah, I guess chase after them. Nomad swordsman. We didn't kill their general, which is unfortunate. But hey. Push to the flanks. Split off. I'm hoping we don't use the general here. My house guards are doing the majority of the work. But that is going to be a crazy route, hopefully. Okay, archers, I don't want you to be using fire. Why would you be using fire anyway? There are pikemen somewhere. Maybe they got rid of them. I was going to get them to hit their pikemen. Yeah, there they go now. Because, obviously, melee don't do too well against pikemen. Okay, we need to kill this general here. He's going to town. Let's use some of our abilities now, shall we? Okay, I was going to say we should flank, but we might as well just hold them in place for the other Red Guard faction, the Crowned, come in and just absolutely wreck them. Okay, we took out their enemy general with my archers. Solid shot. I was quite actually worried that they would get away, but he managed to get absolutely rinsed with arrow fire. And now he's down with the daisies. My archers are now firing upon their fleeing units. And we might as well continue just to get the remaining of them off. Solid. Finishing off the final units. I guess we might as well use my chant ability. Maybe a little bit more premeditated than need be. Roar! Okay, my archers are picking them off. I wonder if my archers will be able to pick them off before they rout. Can they? Come on. Nearly yes! They took out an entire unit before it had time to rout. A solid battle, and I'm hoping many more to come against the Forebears' defeats, against defeating them, and with the newly found allies, clans of the Crown. So, Prince Tolof deployed 780. He lost 6 men on the field entirely. Hopefully that wasn't any of my generals. King Ragnar did deploy 1,918, but obviously didn't get into the field in time. The captain of the Crowns deployed 1,842 and lost 41 men on the field. The Jor Anan, I think it's Jor Anan, deployed 668. And he lost that many on the field. We did capture 65 as well. Here are the casualties inflicted as well. Casualties sustained 414. So maybe we might have lost a general. Ooh, who would have known? Not a very high chance to, but still a chance nonetheless. But a solid battle. It was a good one. I wanted to see just us and the Red Guards fighting together for once instead of auto-resolving. Okay, Hammerfell bodyguard. We captured 1. Yeah, we're just going to execute. There's no point. Okay, looks like the Kingdom of Wayrest, after that battle, instead of fucking fleeing like they did, they decided to move some units up. We're still writing here. There's not really much we can do. Yeah, what could we do? And Town Watch. Yeah, I guess, but I don't know how long we're going to hold it for. Recruitment report, right? Okay, continue to move these units from Raven Spring. What the fuck are they? Oh, maybe it's on military, that's why. I was like beforehand, I was like, why the hell do we have such a big military presence there? It's because it's on auto. I really wish I could turn that off somehow. I think you can on the campaign map, but obviously when I started this campaign, it was all in fucking Russian. Now, I don't like that the Kingdom of Daggerfall has moved up an army here. I don't have military access with them, so we're going to have to keep an eye out. What's happening here? Okay, we are blocking the port. We might as well move those fleets up to help us. Okay, how's it going here? I'll do a save. And then I'll see what's the auto resolve like. Still pushing more units down. We can recruit at Old Gate. Okay, I was going to negotiate with the orcs, wasn't I? But the thing was, it was that we didn't have enough money to do so because they didn't want to alliance outright. So we have 1,000. We were recruiting somewhere else as well, I think. Oh yeah, I was building stuff in here. We need that money to negotiate with the orcs. I can deal with losing that settlement. I can't deal with being at war with the orcs. Yet. I don't know. Very generous. Just rejected. Are you kidding me? What the fuck is that? I could give them a settlement. I don't know. I guess we can just kind of just save up. How much are we getting per turn? 400. Probably going to lose this settlement anyway, so we might as well keep that money to negotiate. Okay, let's have a look with Ragnar here. Okay, it's an 8-to-3 ratio with 2,500 reinforcements. It's actually a pretty decent battle. I might actually play this one. I was more inclined to auto-resolve it. But before we get into it, I want to do some more micromanagement if we can. So we've got these guys blocking the port here. Do we have any more units pushing across? Nope, these guys are continuing. I think I might have done it all beforehand, but we'll continue these guys here. How are my diplomats doing? I guess I could basically use them as spies at the moment. I was going to negotiate with these yellow people. Who are they called? Hallelujah. I haven't made the decision whether or not I'd want to or not. Or maybe I'm better off moving a better diplomat over to negotiate with the orcs. Because the one that's like negotiating is rather shit. Yeah, maybe bringing him over might be a little bit better. Even this guy. Because he is garbage, this bloke, isn't he? Okay, we'll push him back further across. Okay, I think that's pretty well right for auto-resolving. This is going to go. So I guess I could send this ship out to scout. But I really don't want to take the garrison away as well. How are we going over here in our newly taken provinces? Okay. I'm actually going to end the episode here. I'd rather play this in the next one. So guys, thank you very much for watching if you watched all the way through. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like to support this series and my channel. I'd really much appreciate it. I really much appreciate getting my words tongue-tied there. Also, let me know in the comment section down below all constructive criticism to the campaign, any suggestions. Basically, my main plan is to now, obviously, that we've taken most of the rebel territories in the west. I'm going to push against the clan of the four bears, take them out, along with the take them out with help with the Wayrest and the clan of the crowned. Once we've done that, we should be getting pretty well close to smashing our victory conditions. We still need to hold 50 regions. We currently hold 41, and we need to eliminate the Hordes of Oblivion, the Clan of the Four Bears, and the Tribunal Temple. Now, the Hordes of Oblivion, now, I don't know if that's the undead. I haven't really found out yet. I'm not too far ahead in my Tamriel campaign or in this one. So I don't think it's them, because they're the undead. I feel like I did read somewhere that the Oblivion Crisis does pop up as a script. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. After this Skyrim part, remember to go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. Make sure you do, guys. Make the most of it. Yeah, my name has been Simpsy. I'm going to end it here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Reinforcements have arrived. May their timely support bolster the men. Now, Tolruf. Now, if you guys watch Vikings on HBO, obviously there's Ragnar Lothbrok and his brother Rollo. Maybe it's Tolrolf. Oh, it's Rolof. Tolruf. Maybe, I don't know. I thought I had a bit more of a realization than what I originally thought. So where are my units being deployed from? On the other side of the field. Okay, well I definitely want them to run. Try to get as many of them in there. It is pissing down with rain. We want to go help them. But it looks like they're charging in. quite well as it is. They got this battle really underway. They're pikemen. Yeah, I was thinking because Rollo is Ragnar's brother and Ragnar Lothbrok. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe the guy's a fan of Vikings. I just saw it and look, Roloff. Maybe it's close there, but these guys look incredibly creepy. My units are slowly coming in. I'm going to push my my archers away because their cavalry's pushing me. I felt like my archers are one of the first ones in the front line there. We'll engage their bodyguard, but I think the two Red Guard factions are going at it. Going to fucking town, and they're probably going to be here. They're probably going to finish fighting each other before the time I get there. The Clan of the Crowned and the Clan of the Forebears. Another instance where I'm fighting one of the two factions there. Oh my god, was that a general unit? Are they seriously going to go head on into housecarls? Ridiculous. And is this their general unit? Yes it is. So I want to try to surround these guys as quickly as possible, so we can kill their general, who is quite a competent commander, 4-star I do believe. So we want to surround there and then get them as quickly as possible. Okay, they're on the back foot. Get my archers to hit. It was like beforehand, I was like, why the hell do we have such a big military presence there? It's because it's on auto. I really wish I could turn that off somehow. I think you can on the campaign map, but obviously when I started this campaign, it was all in fucking Russian. Now, I don't like that the Kingdom of Daggerfall has moved up an army here. I don't have military access with them, so we're going to have to keep an eye out. What's happening here? Okay, we are blocking the port. We might as well move those fleets up to help us. Okay, how's it going here? I'll do a save, and then I'll see what's the auto resolve like. Still pushing more units down. We can recruit at Old Gate. Okay, I was going to negotiate with the Orcs, wasn't I? But the thing was, it was that we didn't have enough money to do so, because they didn't want to alliance outright. So we have 1,000. We were recruiting somewhere else as well, I think. Oh yeah, I was building stuff in here. We need that money to negotiate with the Orcs. I can deal with losing that settlement. I can't deal with being at war with the Orcs. Yet. I don't know. Very generous. Just rejected. Are you kidding me? What the fuck is that? I could give them a settlement. I don't know. I guess we can just kind of just save up. How much are we getting per turn? 400. Probably going to lose this settlement anyway, so we might as well keep that money to negotiate. Okay, let's have a look with Ragnar here. Okay, it's an 8-to-3 ratio with 2,500 reinforcements. It's actually a pretty decent battle. I might actually play this one. I was more inclined to auto-resolve it. But before we get into it, I want to do some more micromanagement if we can. What is up and is going on, guys? My name is Simpsy and welcome back to some more Elder Scrolls Total War. We are playing as the Kingdom of Skyrim. Now, during the end turn phase, we have an interesting development on our hands. Now, in the last episode, if you can remember, we did declare war on the Clan of the Forebears because they declared war on the Kingdom of Wayrest, and in doing so, revoked the alliance with the Tamriel Empire. And then we managed to go and make alliances with, who did we make alliance with? Kingdom of Daggerfall, Kingdom of Wayrest, and, as you see on the screen now, the Clan Crowns. Now, I was going to fight this one on the field in the next episode with the siege, but the other Red Guard faction has decided to come out and attack them, which is awesome. It's initiated the battle earlier. Yeah, but even though it's an 80-to-9 ratio, we are versing this pretty formidable general. Actually, now, this guy had a full stack. Oh, okay, I didn't even realize. He must have, they must have been pushed back in this like passage here, and then been pushed back further to the settlement, which I was besieging. So we have Captain Telib, I think that's how you say it, with the crowned, the clan of the crowned, and they have a pretty nice looking army. And obviously Prince Torluf and King Ragnar. So let's fight this one on the battle map, shall we? So guys, if you still are enjoying this Elder Scrolls Total War campaign as the Kingdom of Skyrim, remember to leave a like. I'd really much appreciate it. I do put a lot of effort into these videos, and a simple like really does go a long way. I just want to thank each and every one of you as well for all the amount of support you've been giving me on these videos. It's been absolutely superb. The first 2 episodes for both Skyrim and the Tamriel Empire have a crazy number of likes and views, so it's really awesome to see people supporting my second channel, well, my relatively new channel. I've only had this for about 2 months now. So we are in the battlefield now. Reinforcements. Okay. Roloff. Torluf. Oh my god. I've only just realised this. Anyway, reinforce. Hit them. Everyone else, though, yeah, I guess chase after them. Nomad swordsman. We didn't kill their general, which is unfortunate. But hey. Push to the flanks, split off. I'm hoping we don't use the general here. My house guards are doing the majority of the work. But that is going to be a crazy route, hopefully. Okay, archers, I don't want you to be using fire. Why would you be using fire anyway? There are pikemen somewhere. Maybe they got rid of them. I was going to get them to hit their pikemen. Yeah, there they go now. Because obviously, melee don't do too well against pikemen. Okay, we need to kill this general here. He's going to town. Let's use some of our abilities now, shall we? Okay, I was going to say we should flank, but we might as well just hold them in place for the other Redguard faction, the Crowned, come in and just absolutely wreck them. Okay, we took out their enemy general with my archers. Solid shot. I was quite actually worried that they would get away, but he managed to get absolutely rinsed with arrow fire. And now he's down with the daisies. My archers are now firing upon their fleeing units. And we might as well continue just to get the remaining of them off. Solid. Finishing off the final units. I guess we might as well use my chant ability. Maybe a little bit more premeditated than need be. Roar! Okay, my archers are picking them off. I wonder if my archers will be able to pick them off before they rout. Can they? Come on. Nearly yes! They took out an entire unit before it had time to rout. A solid battle, and I'm hoping many more to come against the Forebears' defeats, against defeating them, and with the newly found allies, clans of the Crown. So, Prince Torluf deployed 780. He lost 6 men on the field entirely. Hopefully that wasn't any of my generals. King Ragnar did deploy 1,918, but obviously didn't get into the field in time. The captain of the Crowns deployed 1,842 and lost 41 men on the field. The Anan, I think it's Anan, deployed 668. And he lost that many on the field. We did capture 65 as well. Here are the casualties inflicted as well. Casualties sustained 414. So maybe we might have lost a general. Ooh, who would have known? Not a very high chance to, but still a chance nonetheless. But a solid battle. It was a good one. I wanted to see just us and the Red Guards fighting together for once instead of auto-resolving. Okay, Hammerfell bodyguard. We captured one. Yeah, we're just going to execute. There's no point. Okay, looks like the Kingdom of Wayrest, after that battle, instead of fucking fleeing like they did, they decided to move some units up. We're still writing here. There's not really much we can do. Yeah, what could we do? And Town Watch. Yeah, I guess, but I don't know how long we're going to hold it for. Recruitment report, right? Okay, continue to move these units from Raven Spring. What the fuck are they? Oh. Maybe it's on military, that's why.